The Volta River Authority met with pressmen today to ascertain their position on the new tariff increment allotted to them and how it's affecting their operations. Now, joining me to speak on this issue is Mr. Koffi Ellis, and he is the Director of Planning and also Business Development over at the Volta River Authority. Thank you so much for speaking to ETV.
Thanks.
So what is the stance right now of the VRA? They are speaking on the current PUC tariff allotment of 38%. Are you not happy with this tariff increment?
Well, definitely not. I mean, we asked for 19.29 to cover our costs, and we got 11.49 pesos. The tariff had been at 8.44 pesos for the past 2-3 years. And it's gone to 11 pesos. So definitely 11 is way below the 19 that we need to cover our cost.
And almost immediately following the announcement of the PUC tariff increment, VRA came out to say that a tariff allotment given to them is not sustainable for their operations. Is VRA in trouble as we speak in terms of meeting the demands of energy generation?
No, actually the issue right now is that we are looking for more innovative ways to ensure that power is sustained in the country. We've mentioned before that in terms of financing, for as long as customers are not paying the true price, the government will definitely have to come in to support. As to how this can be sustained over the long term is the issue that we need to address. But government is ready to support.
So right now, what the public, and I'm sure everyone wants to know, is what exactly the VRA wants government to do at this point?
Well, immediately, the issue on the table is getting enough money to purchase the crude requirement to run the thermal generators. So in as much as we are exhausting our financing, internal financing to purchase crude, we'll keep tabling our request to government.
And I'm sure you are aware of some of the events that came surrounding the tariff increment. You have the TUC issuing ultimatums. Ghanaians are crying out at the high tariff increment. You're looking at your consumer base that cannot even afford to pay the recent tariff increment. But you are asking for more money. Are you being realistic in the expectations of your consumers?
I think it comes down to facing the realities on the ground. During the discussions, the bigger discussions that we had, I tried to give an analogy that some of the inputs that we need are prices that everybody is aware of. So we're saying that if they've given us this amount, we'll go to government and ask him to support us so we can keep the power running in this country. And that's our responsibility. We can't do otherwise. We have to ensure that there's power available in this country. But looking at the other side, definitely consumers have the right to complain, because I think that when they look at how much money is in their pocket and how much money we're asking for, any person would complain. As I'm doing my best to ensure that I get enough support to produce, do your best to ensure that you use it judiciously so we come to a compromise so that we're all happy and we go home fine. That's the game we're playing here.
And that was Mr. Koffi Ellis. He is the Director of Planning and also Business Development over at the Volta River Authority. Their organization has come out to say that the tariff increment is not sustainable if their operations are to continue. Now, government has constituted a technical working committee to look into the tariff increment. So in the few coming days, we will see what really would stand in the following days. I'm Amenta, reporting for ETV News, Accra.